Welcome back, dear students. Today we are starting our new chapter, application of derivatives. Here we will study different applications of derivative. In other words, application of differentiation. And the chapter will have 4 to 5 applications. First one is rate measurement. So today first I am taking first application, which is rate measurement. First of all, you will have to understand what is the geometrical meaning of derivative. What is the meaning of derivative? So, we say derivative is instantaneous derivative is instantaneous rate of change of a function with respect to one of its variables. For example, if y is equal to f of x, then dy by dx f dash x, they are representing rate of change in y with respect to change in x. So student, what we say about derivative? Derivative is instantaneous rate of change of a function with respect to one of its variable. For example, y is equal to f of x, then dy by dx has meaning rate of change in y with respect to change in x. Rate of change in y with respect to change in x. Or we can also say rate of change in y with respect to x. So similarly, dy by dt, here t means time. What should be the meaning of dy by dt? Rate of change in y with respect to time t. Clear? Remember, rate doesn't mean change with respect to time. एक कंफ्यूजन होता है कि अगर हम रेट कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं तो वी विल कैलकुलेट चेंज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी. यस, इन मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट रेट, यूजुअली रेट इज मेजर्ड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू चेंज इन टाइम, बट इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी. जैसा dy by dx देखा था, dy by dx का मतलब रेट ऑफ चेंज इन y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. But dy by dt has meaning rate of change in y with respect to time t. So in most of the cases, rate is measured with respect to time, but it is not necessary. Rate has simple meaning change in a quantity with respect to change in some other quantity. Dy by dt, rate of change in y with respect to time t. Dy by dx, rate of change in y with respect to change in x. क्लियर? चलिए, तो दिमाग में आप ये बैठा लीजिए कि रेट की बात की जाएगी तो रेट किसे कहते हैं? डेरिवेटिव को कहते हैं. इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट रेट ऑफ चेंज इन y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम, यू विल फाइंड dy by dt. इफ आई एम सेइंग रेट ऑफ चेंज इन y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, यू विल फाइंड dy by dx. तो कभी भी रेट का नाम लिया जाए मींस वी विल फाइंड डेरिवेटिव, डिफरेंशिएशन. ओके, राइट द प्रॉब्लम. चलिए प्रॉब्लम लेते हैं. इफ साइड ऑफ एन इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल, साइड ऑफ एन इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल इज इंक्रीजिंग at the rate of 2 centimeter per second find rate of change in area when side is equal to 50 centimeter. Right? What is our problem? If side of an equilateral triangle is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter per second, we have to find rate of change in area when side is 50 centimeter. How to do it? Let side is x. So what is given? Dx by dt is given. How much? 2 centimeter per second. Now area of equilateral triangle, we know the formula. Area of equilateral triangle, it is root 3 by 4 side square. Area of equilateral triangle, that is A is equal to root 3 by 4 x square. Now what we have to find? We have to find rate of change in area. We have to find rate of change in area, means we have to find dA by dt. Now we have A is equal to root 3 by 4 x square. We have now differentiation on both sides with respect to time t. What will come? dA by dt is equal to root 3 by 4 differentiation of x square. So dA by dt is equal to root 3 by 4 into 2x dx by dt. Now root 3 by 4. In place of x, we will put 50 and dx by dt. Dx by dt is 2. So final answer 50 root 3. Final answer 50 root 3. क्या बोलेंगे? Centimeter square per second. That's our answer. Right? 2 2s are 4, 4 से 4 cancel हो गया, तो final answer is 50 root 3 centimeter square per second. प्रॉब्लम में बात की गई थी इक्विलैटरल ट्राइंगल की. Side was increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter per second. Then we were interested in finding rate of change in area. That means dA by dt. Answer 50 root 3 centimeter square per second. Clear? Find point on parabola y square is equal to 18x at which ordinate increases at twice the rate of abscissa. Yeah. Ordinate increases at twice the ordinate increases at the rate yeah, twice of epsilon. Right? Let point is x1 y1, so y1 square is equal to 18 x1. Clear? Now given is what? That is dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to 2. इसको समझिए, जो हमें given है that is dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to 2. Find the point at which ordinate increases at twice the rate of abscissa. That means dy by dx equal to 2. Rate of change in ordinate with respect to abscissa is given 2. Means dy by dx is given 2. सबस्क्रिप्ट में जो मैंने x1 y1 लिखा है, that is just for the notation कि dy by dx we have to take at x1 y1. For example, y square is equal to 18x. What will be dy by dx? Dy by dx will come 18 upon 2y. Is it? 2y divided by dx is equal to 18. So divide by dx 18 upon 2y. Now it is put x1 y1 here. So 9 upon y1 is equal to 2. That means y1 is 9 by 2. y1 is 9 by 2. Now since y1 square is equal to 18x1, so 9 by 2 whole square is equal to 18x1. It will give x1 is equal to 81 by 4 into 18. That is 9 to the 9 by 8. So our answer is 9 by 8 comma 9 by 2. We have got the value of y1 9 by 2 and value of x1 9 by 8. So our answer is 9 by 8 comma 9 by 2. Clear? Problem में बोला गया था find the point at which ordinate increases at twice the rate of abscissa. That means dy by dx is given 2. Point x1 y1 लिया, एक relation आया, following dy by dx equal to 2, another relation between x1 y1. Now solving the two relation, clearly we have values of x1 and y1, that is 9 by 8 and 9 by 2. Clear? Next problem. Now the next one, it's a good problem. A man of height 6 feet walk at a uniform speed of 9 feet per second from a lamp post of height 15 feet. Find the rate at which his shadow is increasing. Okay. Find the rate at which his shadow is increasing. A man of height 6 feet walk at a uniform speed of 9 feet per second from a lamp post of height 15 feet. Find the rate at which his shadow is increasing. Fine. So first of all, we will have to understand the problem, what is happening. So I am making the diagram. We have lamp post of height 15 feet. Let's say this is a lamp post of height 15 feet. Clear? Now there is a man of height 6 feet. This is our lamp post ये हमारा ग्राउंड लेवल है. So now what are we talking? This is lamp post. This is man of height 6 feet. Man is going away. So light is coming from here. Light इधर से आ रही है तो शैडो किधर बनेगी? शैडो मैन के इधर पीछे बनेगी. इधर से लाइट आ रही है तो शैडो किधर बनेगी? इधर मैन के पीछे आएगी. सो मैंने ये ट्रायंगल कंप्लीट कर दिया और मैंने नाम दिया पॉइंट ए बी सी एंड डी. पॉइंट ए बी सी एंड डी. ये हमारा लैंप पोस्ट है. इसको मैंने नाम दिया, इस डिस्टेंस को x और इस डिस्टेंस को मैंने नाम दिया y. नाउ दिस इज 15 feet and this one is 6 feet. क्या? Now, अब मैं बोलूं जो गिवन है, तो मैं कहूंगा गिवन इज dx by dt is equal to 9 feet per second. और जो हमें निकालना है that is dy by dt. इसको समझिए. देखिए फ्रॉम द डायग्राम x इज व्हाट? x इज द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द लैंप पोस्ट. सो मैन इज गोइंग अवे एट अ स्पीड ऑफ 9 feet per second. सो dx by dt is given 9 feet per second. As per diagram, what is the length of shadow? That is y. मैन आपका दूर जा रहा है तो जो लेंथ ऑफ शैडो है वो भी चेंज होती जाएगी. तो किसी पर्टिकुलर इंस्टेंट पे लेंथ ऑफ शैडो इज y. तो rate of change is dy by dt. So dx by dt is given. We have to find dy by dt. This is the problem. dx by dt is given. We have to find dy by dt. So how to make it? So now from the diagram we will say from the diagram clearly 15 upon x plus y is equal to 6 upon y. Is this okay? Bigger triangle की height divided by base, smaller triangle height divided by base. Triangle ABD और इसको मैंने नाम दे दिया E. Triangle ABD ये बड़ा वाला triangle and CED छोटा triangle. They are similar triangles, so height upon base of bigger triangle 15 upon x plus y is equal to height upon base of smaller triangle. So now it will give 15y is equal to 6x plus 6y, 9y is equal to 6x. So now it is y is equal to 2 by 3x. Clear? Now both side differentiation with respect to time. So dy by dt is equal to how much? 2 by 3 dx by dt. Here I have done differentiation with respect to time t. Dx by dt we have how much? 9. So in this way, what is our answer? 3 3 is 9, so 3 2 6. Our answer is 6 feet per second. This is our answer. Our answer is 6 feet per second. Problem में पूछा गया find the rate at which length of shadow is changing. So what's our answer? Our answer is 6 feet per second. Clear? Okay student. Now we have new problem. Radius of a right circular cylinder increases at the rate of 0.1 centimeter per minute. Height decreases at the rate of 0.2 centimeter per minute. We have to find rate of change in volume when the radius is 2 centimeter and height is 3 centimeter. It's a good problem. Two things are happening here. रेडियस इज इंक्रीजिंग एंड हाइट इज डिक्रीजिंग। सिंपल सी बात है, रेडियस बदल रही है, हाइट बदल रही है, तो जो वॉल्यूम होगा वो भी बदल रहा होगा। तो वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट रेट ऑफ चेंज इन वॉल्यूम। ओके, नोट किया? सो लेट radius is r, height is h। सो अगर मैं गिवन की बात करूं तो व्हाट इज गिवन टू अस? रेडियस इज इंक्रीजिंग, क्या बोलेंगे? dr by dt इज गिवन 0.1 सेंटीमीटर पर मिनट। हाइट इज डिक्रीजिंग, तो क्या बोलेंगे? dh by dt इज माइनस 0.2 सेंटीमीटर पर मिनट। नोट करिए, दिस इज द इंपॉर्टेंट वन। dr by dt positive and dh by dt negative. Height is decreasing, so rate of change in height will be taken negative. So dh by dt is negative, dr by dt is positive. Now formula for volume. Volume of cylinder, we know that pi r square h we know that pi r square h. Now we have to take in use dr by dt, dh by dt. For that purpose we will do differentiation both the side with respect to time t. So differentiation of volume v, and here pi times differentiation of r square into h. So what will come? dv by dt is equal to pi times. Now how to make this differentiation? dy by dt of r square h. How to make this differentiation? It will be done using u into v. dy by dt of r square h. Here we will apply differentiation of u into v. So pi times r square dh by dt plus 2r dr by dt into h. चेक करो, dv by dt is equal to pi times r square dh by dt plus 2r dr by dt into h. Now we will put the values. So dv by dt is equal to pi times r square dh by dt plus 2rh dr by dt. Clear? Now, अब प्रॉब्लम में बोला गया था कि we have to find rate of change in volume when the radius is 2 and height is 3 centimeter. We have formula for rate of change in volume dv by dt. Now here what we have to put? In place of r we will put 2 dh by dt minus 0.2. In place of r 2 and in place of height 3 dr by dt plus का 0.1. So it is pi times 4 into minus 0.2 minus का 0.8 plus 2 to the 4 and 3 12 into 0.1 1.2. So this is how much? Pi into 0.4 pi. Our answer is pi times 0.4 is equal to 0.4 pi centimeter cube per minute. 0.4 pi centimeter cube per minute. Is it? Pi यहाँ पे था. So answer is 0.4 pi centimeter cube per minute. Clear? So student, that is about rate measurement. If you have to calculate rate measurement, we will go for differentiation of the quantity for which rate is required. Is it? हम लोग rate measurement को हम लोग यहीं पे रोक रहे हैं and we are coming to our next application of derivative. we are coming to our next application of derivative, that is application number 2, tangent and normal. Very important application of derivative. So now students, we have a curve y is equal to f of x, for which tangent is drawn at point P and as well as normal. So first we will have to understand tangent and normal. In the chapter of differentiability already we have talked about tangent. First we draw the second, then limiting case of second is called tangent. What is normal? Normal is what? A line perpendicular to tangent. But remember, perpendicular to tangent there can be so many lines. So only line which is perpendicular to tangent at the point of tangency. इस बात को समझिएगा, मैंने क्या बोला? At the point of tangency. This is my tangent. Now line perpendicular to it at the point of tangency. Here point of tangency is what? P. I have a curve y is equal to f of x. Tangent is drawn at point P. Point P is x1 comma y1. Now line perpendicular to tangent at the point of tangency is called normal. It is my x-axis and tangent I have drawn is making angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. Now in chapter of differentiability हम लोगों ने क्या पढ़ा था? डेरिवेटिव कैसे आया था? Taking slope of tangent from right hand side, taking slope of tangent from left hand side, making them equal, we have got the formula of derivative. So I am going to say here slope of tangent to curve at point P is equal to dy by dx at point P. Slope of tangent at point P is equal to dy by dx at point P. We draw tangent. Now slope of tangent will equal to derivative. कोऑर्डिनेट में हम लोगों ने क्लास 11 में पढ़ा था, स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट इज टेकन इक्वल टू tan of angle made with x-axis. Now here we are talking about slope of tangent in terms of derivative. In chapter of differentiability we have seen derivative denote slope of tangent, that we are using here. Slope of tangent at the point where tangent is drawn is always equal to derivative at that point, dy by dx at P. Now since slope of tangent is also equal to tan of theta, so dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to tan of theta. Clear? Now we can say for slope of tangent we have two formula, one from coordinate and other from derivative. From derivative slope of tangent is dy by dx. From coordinate slope of tangent is coordinate geometry. From coordinate geometry slope of tangent is tan of theta, where theta is angle made with x-axis. So you can say dy by dx at x1 y1 is tan of theta. x1 y1 is what? x1 y1 is coordinate of point P. Since slope of tangent into slope of normal is equal to -1. So slope of normal at point P is equal to minus time dx upon dy at x y. इसको चेक करिए. How is it coming? We know that m1 m2 is equal to -1, where m1 m2 slope of two perpendicular line. Since tangent and normal they are perpendicular, so we can apply the formula m1 m2 is equal to -1. That is meaning slope of tangent into slope of normal equal to -1. How I am writing it? Tangent normal they are perpendicular, and from the coordinate geometry we know that a product of slope of two perpendicular line is -1. So in this way we are getting the formula for slope of normal. What is? Minus dx upon dy. इसको रट लीजिएगा. Slope of tangent is what? Slope of tangent is dy by dx, and slope of normal is what? Minus time dx upon dy. So, कभी भी आपसे बोला जाए slope of tangent, you will go for dy by dx. बोला जाए slope of normal, you will go for minus time dx upon dy. चलिए एक प्रॉब्लम लिखते हैं. If normal to a curve at some point P makes an angle 30 degree with positive x-axis, find dy by dx at point P. Find dy by dx at point P. Yeah? Question is simple, can be done easily. Given to us normal to a curve at some point P, making an angle 30 degree with positive x-axis. तो पहले क्या समझिए, एंगल कौन बना रहा है? एंगल बना रहा है नॉर्मल. किसके साथ बना रहा है? पॉजिटिव एक्स एक्सिस के साथ. फ्रॉम द कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री वी नो दैट लाइन मेकिंग एंगल थीटा, स्लोप क्या होता है? tan थीटा. तो यहाँ पे एंगल कौन बना रहा है? नॉर्मल. कितना बना रहा है? 30 डिग्री. तो 30 डिग्री का tan क्या होगा? tan 30 विल बी द स्लोप. लेकिन जो tan 30 होगा वो किसका स्लोप कहलाएगा? दैट विल बी कॉल्ड स्लोप ऑफ नॉर्मल. Because normal is making 30 degree. I am going to write given slope of normal is equal to tan of 30 degree. Is this okay? Normal is making 30 degree, so tan 30 will represent slope of normal. Since slope of normal at P is equal to minus time dx upon dy at P. So minus time dx upon dy at point P is equal to tan of 30 degree. So minus time dx upon dy at P, tan 30 1 by root 3. So finally dy by dx at P, how much? It is minus root 3. So this is the important one. From coordinate geometry we know slope of any line tan of theta. Here normal is making 30 degree. The first line I have written from coordinate geometry. Slope of normal will be tan of 30 degree. Now from calculus, application of derivative, slope of normal minus tan dx upon dy. These two must be equal. Minus tan dx upon dy is equal to tan 30 degree. In this way, dy by dx is how much? It is minus root 3. Clear? चलिए अगला प्रॉब्लम मैं ले रहा हूं. We have to find slope of tangent drawn to the curve y is equal to x minus 1 divided by x plus 3 at the point 1, 0. We are looking for slope of tangent drawn to the curve. Which curve? Y is equal to x minus 1 upon x plus 3 at the point 1, 0. बहुत आसान प्रॉब्लम है. 100% आपसे बनना चाहिए. सबसे पहले क्या निकालेंगे? dy by dx. So differentiation of x minus 1 divided by x plus 3. How to differentiate it? Using the formula u upon v, quotient rule. So in the denominator x plus 3 whole square, in numerator x plus 3 differentiation of x minus 1 minus x minus 1 differentiation of x plus 3. Now you can complete it. So dy by dx is coming x plus 3 into 1 minus x minus 1 into 1 divided by x plus 3 whole square. So in this way dy by dx is 4 upon x plus 3 whole square. Clear? ये मैंने dy by dx निकाल लिया. What is our demand in the problem? We have to find slope of tangent at the point 1, 0. That means we have to find value of dy by dx at the point 1, 0. इसको समझिए, कैसे कंफ्यूज मत होइएगा. स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट क्या होता है? dy by dx. We have to find slope of tangent at the point 1, 0. That means dy by dx at the point 1, 0. In the subscript I have written 1, 0. In the subscript I have written 1, 0. That means this 1, 0. This 1, 0 we will put in the value of dy by dx. Of this 1, 0 dy by dx में रखिए. 4 upon 1 plus 3 whole square. It will make 4 by 16. So final answer is 1 by 4. Final answer is 1 by 4. So an easy problem just to find slope, that means dy by dx at the given point. Clear? Now next problem. Now my next problem is find slope of normal. Find slope of normal to the curve. Find slope of normal to the curve y is equal to mod over x square minus mod x at x equal to minus 2. Now student, अच्छा प्रॉब्लम है. नॉर्मल का आपको स्लोप निकालना है, वी नो द फॉर्मूला, स्लोप ऑफ नॉर्मल क्या होता है, माइनस टाइम dx अपॉन dy. वी नो द फॉर्मूला फॉर स्लोप ऑफ नॉर्मल, इट इज माइनस टाइम dx अपॉन dy. बट व्हाट्स द मेन प्रॉब्लम हियर, direct differentiation will not take place. First we will have to remove mod sign, only then we will go for differentiation. डिफरेंशिएबल होना भी जरूरी है कि -2 पे चाहिए, अब ये मॉड वगैरह कैसे हटेगा. तो व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू, अब इसको अच्छे से समझना. वी विल से इन द नेबरहुड ऑफ x equal to -2, we will have y is equal to, देखिए आपको डिफरेंशिएशन की जरूरत कहां पे है, x इक्वल टू -2 पे है. -2 पे डिफरेंशिएशन की जरूरत है, दैट मींस -2 और उसके नेबरहुड में. सो इफ वी कैन गेट नेचर ऑफ दिस कर्व इन द नेबरहुड ऑफ x इक्वल टू -2, then we will do the differentiation. For example, in the neighborhood of x equal to -2, what will happen to this mod? अंदर वाला mod किसके साथ ओपन होगा, माइनस के साथ. तो mod over x square plus x is on here. Since we are talking in the neighborhood of x equal to -2, तो x is negative, mod open with minus sign, x square plus x. अभी और भी आगे कर सकते हैं. Now x square plus x, we are talking in the neighborhood of x equal to -2. अब अगर आप -2 के नेबरहुड में बात करोगे तो x स्क्वायर क्या होगा, एक पॉजिटिव टर्म होगा, x क्या होगा, एक नेगेटिव टर्म होगा. अल्टीमेटली दिस विल बी पॉजिटिव. सो मॉड विल ओपन विद पॉजिटिव. एग्जाम में आपको इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम मिल सकता है जहां पे आपको टेंजेंट नॉर्मल के स्लोप की बात करनी है, बट इन द इक्वेशन ऑफ कर्व यू हैव मॉड साइन, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट डिफरेंशिएशन करने में दिक्कत है. तो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, जिस पॉइंट पे जरूरत है उस पॉइंट के नेबरहुड में मैंने मॉड को चेक कर लिया. सो नाउ माय कर्व इज y is equal to x square plus x. Now differentiation dy by dx is equal to 2x plus 1. So slope of normal, that is minus time dx upon dy, minus time dx upon dy at the point -2. और इसको चेक y कोऑर्डिनेट चेक करना तो कर लो, -2 रखने पे कितना आएगा, 4 -2 2. Now dx upon dy 1 upon 2x plus 1. Here we have to put -2 comma 2. Now try to understand it. We have to put -2 comma 2. We have to put -2 comma 2. That means -2 x की जगह और 2 मुझे कहाँ रखना था, y की जगह, but y है नहीं, so 2 will not be put, only -2 will be put. So minus time 1 upon -4 plus 1. What is the answer? Answer is 1/3. Yeah. So what was the main point in this problem? Main point in this problem was removal of mod sign. -2 पे पूछा गया था, -2 के नेबरहुड में मॉड रिमूव कर लिया, कर्व आ गया, देन उसका डिफरेंशिएशन करके इजीली आंसर आ गया. क्या, चलिए हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. नाउ वी विल फाइंड इक्वेशन ऑफ tangent and normal. Put the heading equation of tangent and normal. Equation of tangent and normal. So first we have tangent at x1 comma y. Now, tangent होता है क्या? Tangent is a line. I have to find equation of tangent, means I have to find equation of line. From the coordinate geometry, we know the formula for equation of line passing through the point x1, y1. x1 y1 से पास होने वाली लाइन की इक्वेशन क्या होती है? y माइनस y1 इज इक्वल टू m टाइम x माइनस x1. कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री में पढ़ा है. इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट x1, y1. y माइनस y1 इज इक्वल टू m टाइम x माइनस x1. m क्या होता है? स्लोप. I have to talk about tangent at x1, y1. So now what should be the equation? Y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx into x minus x1. dy by dx we will calculate at the point x1, y1. Confuse mat hoiyega. It's too easy to remember. From the coordinate geometry, we know the equation of line at the point x1, y1. y minus y1 is equal to m, जहाँ पे m क्या होता है? स्लोप x minus x1. Here we are talking about tangent, तो स्लोप m की जगह क्या आ गया? स्लोप ऑफ tangent. Similarly, equation of normal at x1, y1. What will be the answer? Y minus y1 is equal to minus time dx upon dy at the point x1, y1 into x minus x1. So once again we are following equation of line. Y minus y1 is equal to m time x minus x1. This time normal, तो जो m होता है स्लोप, उसकी जगह क्या आ गया? माइनस टाइम dx अपॉन dy. सो टेंजेंट एट x1, y1, नॉर्मल एट x1, y1. प्रॉब्लम में बोला जाए फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट, वी विल फॉलो दिस वन. फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल, वी विल फॉलो दिस वन. अब एक इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट लिखिएगा. For पैरामीट्रिक कर्व, क्या होता है पैरामीट्रिक कर्व? फॉर पैरामीट्रिक कर्व y is equal to f of t, x equal to some g of t. Parametric curve, x and y are not directly related, they are in terms of some parameter. Let's say t. Y is equal to f of t, x equal to g of t. To find equation of tangent and normal, use values of x and y from curve in place of x1 and y1. For parametric curve, to find equation of tangent and normal, we will use x and y from the curve in place of x1 and y1. Whenever you have to find tangent and normal for a parametric curve, we will use same tangent equation of tangent and normal, equation of normal, equation of tangent. But these equation of tangent and normal require x1, y1 point where tangent and normal are being drawn. In case of parametric curve, what will we do? From the curve, values of x and y, they will be used in place of x1 and y. I will do the problem, then it will be much okay with you. Right now, tangent at x1, y1, normal at x1, y1, and if the curve is parametric curve, then x and y in terms of parameter will be used in place of x1 and y1. Okay? Now coming the problem, find equation of tangent to the curve x raised to the power 2 by 3 plus y raised to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 2 at 1, 1. We have to find equation of tangent to the curve x raised to the power 2 by 3 plus y raised to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 2 at the point x1, y1. So easy problem, we can do it. For equation of tangent, what we require? x1, y1 and divide by dx. Now, given 1, 1, they are clearly our x1, y1. Differentiation of given curve and differentiation with respect to x. So, x raised to the power 2 by 3 का differentiation 2 by 3 x raised to the power 2 by 3 minus 1. Differentiation of y raised to the power 2 by 3 2 by 3 y raised to the power 2 by 3 minus 1 divide by dx. On the right hand 2 का differentiation 0. Is it? So now from here dy by dx is equal to, निकालो, from here dy by dx is equal to minus time x upon y raised to the power minus 1 by 3. X upon y raised to the power minus 1 by 3. ये clear है? Dy by dx minus time, we can also write it dy by dx is equal to minus time y upon x raised to the power 1 by 3. Now we have to find dy by dx at the point 1, 1. So it is minus 1. Now equation of tangent. Y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx at x1 y1 into x minus x1. So y minus 1 is equal to dy by dx we have got minus 1 into x minus 1. It is y minus 1 is equal to minus x plus 1. In this way, answer x plus y is equal to 2. So our final answer is x plus y is equal to 2. Curve was given, point x1, y1 given, and we were looking for tangent. So differentiation dy by dx at x1, y1. Then using the formula of equation of tangent, our final answer x plus y equal to 2. Clear? Next problem. I am removing it. Now the next problem, find equation of normal, to the curve y is equal to b times e raised to the power minus x by a at the point where curve crosses y-axis. Now, first of all, try to understand problem. What we have to find? We have to find equation of normal. We have to find equation of normal, and at which point? At the point where curve crosses y-axis. Here in this problem, x1, y1 directly not given. In the previous problem, x1, y1 directly given, but here x1, y1 directly not given. तो first we will find x1, y1 here. हमें बोला गया curve crosses y-axis, so curve y is equal to b times e raised to the power minus x by a cross y-axis. It implies that y is equal to b times e raised to the power minus 0 by a is equal to b times e to the power 0 is equal to b. So, point is 0, b. Are you getting it? When something cross y-axis, y-axis को क्रॉस करने का मीनिंग क्या होता है? x equal to 0. So curve cross y-axis, so x will be 0. Putting x equal to 0, y is coming b. So our point is 0, b. Here this 0 is x1 and this b is y1. Is it? So here in this point x1, y1 was missing. So first using the given information, curve crosses y-axis, we have found y, x coordinate already 0. So the point is 0, b. Now divide by dx. Divide by dx, b times e to the power minus x by a, e to the power का differentiation e to the power, then power का differentiation minus 1 by a. So divide by dx is minus time d by a e raised to the power minus x by a. We are looking for divide by dx at 0, b. So divide by dx at 0, b will be minus b by a e to the power 0, which is minus b by a. So we have got divide by dx and it is minus b by a. Now our requirement is equation of normal. Our requirement is equation of normal. So formula y minus y1 is equal to minus 10 dx upon dy at x1 y1 into x minus x1. So it is y minus b is equal to divide by dx निकाल लिया minus b by a. तो dx upon dy will be how much? Minus a upon b into x minus x1 x minus 0. So in this way y minus b is equal to a by b x. We can simplify it. So the final answer is ax minus by plus b square equal to 0. This is our final answer. Ax minus by plus b square equal to 0. Equation of normal. Divide by dx आया था minus b by a. So dx upon dy minus a upon b. So y minus b is equal to a by b x. So dy minus b square is equal to ax. So ax minus by plus b square equal to 0. That's our answer for equation of normal. So dear students, now we have our new problem. Find the points on the curve y is equal to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 34x minus 20, where the tangent is oblique r parallel to the line y plus 2x equal to 0. Why here it is given is oblique r? Required points may be one, maybe more than one. वो calculation पे ही पता लगेगा. So how to start such kind of problem? Usually आप लोग जो गड़बड़ करते हो वो steps में करते हो. I have to find the point. First of all, I will assume let point is x1, y1. Dear students, प्रॉब्लम में जैसे मैं वन बाय वन स्टेप फॉलो कर रहा हूं, सेम यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू लर्न. लेट पॉइंट इज x1, y1. सो y1 इज इक्वल टू 2x1 क्यूब माइनस 15x1 स्क्वायर प्लस 34x1 minus 20. This is my equation number 1. I have to get values of x1 and y1. So to get values of x1 and y1, there must be two equations. The first equation I am getting how? Satisfying point with the curve. ये curve है. I have assumed the point x1, y1. Point will satisfy the curve. रट लीजिए, ये स्टेप आपको हमेशा करना है whenever you are assuming the point. Now, given, what is given? Tangent is parallel. Parallel to what? Tangent is parallel to line y plus 2x equal to 0. Tangent is parallel to line. ये मेरा parallel का सिंबल है. Tangent is parallel to the line. From the coordinate geometry, we know two lines are parallel. Then what happens? Their slopes are equal. So, slope of tangent is equal to slope of line. Now, slope of tangent will be what? dy by dx at x1, y1. And slope of line. Line is y plus 2x equal to 0. What will be slope? Minus 2. Clear? dy by dx किसका लोगे? dy by dx of curve. अब यहाँ पे लिखना तो लिख लीजिए. dy by dx of, मैंने लिखा curve. dy by dx of curve. क्योंकि आप में से कई लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कि dy by dx इसका निकाल दो लाइन का, ज्यादा आसान है. नहीं, स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट क्या होता है? dy by dx. dy by dx किसका लेते हैं? कर्व का लेते हैं. सो व्हाट विल बी dy by dx? इट इज 6. dy by dx इज 6x square minus 30x plus 34 is equal to minus 2 and x1, y1. So now this is our equation number 2. Our duty is to find the values of x1, y1, for which two equations are required. One equation, and this is our second equation. Now solving these two equations, we will find values of x1 and y1. So second equation, 6x1 square minus 30x1 plus 36 is equal to 0. x1 square minus 5x1 plus 6 is equal to 0. Factors, x1 minus 3, x1 minus 2. So in this way, values of x1, 2 and 3. We are getting two values of x1. x1 is equal to 2, x1 is equal to 3. Now, x1 is equal to 2. What will be y1? 2 cube 8, 8 to the 16. 2 square 4. 2 square 4, 15 into 4, 16. So 16 minus 16. y1 is equal to 16 minus 60 plus 68 minus 20. So in this way, y1 is 68 minus 68 minus 8 plus 16, 24 minus 2, y1 is 4. x1 is 3, so y1 is equal to 3 cube 27 into 2, 54 minus 3 square 9, 9 into 15, 135, 3 into 34, 102 minus 20. So in this way, y1 is 1. So our answer is 2, 4 and 3, 2, 4 and 3, 1. 156 minus 155. Clear? So now, next problem. Now students, our next problem, normal to the curve which passes through the point 1, 2. अच्छे समझिएगा, it's a good problem. आप में से मैक्सिमम लोग इस प्रॉब्लम में गड़बड़ करते हैं. This point is not x1 y1. This point is not x1 y1. Why? आपको बोला गया है find the normal to the curve which passes through the point 1, 2. Language is suggesting we have to find normal at some another point. Then that normal will pass through 1, 2. 1, 2 is not the point where we have to draw the normal. 1, 2 is the point through which normal is passing. नॉर्मल किसी और पॉइंट पे ड्रॉ करना है. ये कोऑर्डिनेट देख के भी क्लियर है, क्योंकि जो x1 y1 पॉइंट होता है, जिस पॉइंट पे हम नॉर्मल या टेंजेंट ड्रॉ करते हैं, वो कर्व को सेटिस्फाई करता है. पॉइंट एट विच टेंजेंट और नॉर्मल इज ड्रॉन सेटिस्फाई द कर्व. लेट्स चेक 1, 2. इज 1, 2 सेटिस्फाइंग? x की वैल्यू 1, y की वैल्यू 2. इज दिस पॉइंट सेटिस्फाइंग द कर्व? नो. So it is not x1 y1. That's the beauty of this problem. A point is given, but that point is not x1 y1. We are looking for equation of normal. We have formula, but that formula require x1 y1. So here in this problem, x1 y1 is missing. First we will have to find x1 y1. Then using the equation of normal, we will have our final answer. The first line I am writing, let normal is drawn, let normal is drawn to the curve at x1, y1. In the problem, x1, y1 is missing. We will have to find that. So I am assuming normal is drawn to the curve at x1, y1. So x1 square is equal to 4y1. x1, y1 lies on the curve, will satisfy the curve. So one equation I have got, x1 square is equal to 4y1. Now, equation of normal at x1, y1. Equation of normal at x1, y1 क्या होगी? y minus y1 is equal to minus time dx upon dy at x1, y1 into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is equal to dx upon dy. It will come from the equation of curve x square is equal to 4y. इसको डिफरेंशिएट करो. डिफरेंशिएशन में क्या आएगा? 2x is equal to 4 dy by dx. तो dy by dx कितना हुआ? 2x upon 4x by 2. dx upon dy 2 upon x. है समझ में? dy by dx will be 2x upon 4x by 2. So dx upon dy, it is 2 by x. So now y minus y1 is equal to minus 2 by x1 into x minus x1. आपको लग रहा होगा x1 y1 गिवन नहीं है तो मैंने इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल क्यों लिखा? Why I have written equation of normal when x1 y1 is not known? रीजन देखिए क्यों लिखा मैंने. Since normal passes through 1, 2. So, right. Now we will use 1, 2. 1, 2 क्या है? 1, 2 पॉइंट है जिससे नॉर्मल पास हो रहा है. This is my equation of normal. So 1, 2 I will put here. But ये 1, 2 कहाँ रखोगे? x1 y1 की जगह नहीं. We will put in place of x and y. So 2 minus y1 is equal to minus 2 by x1 into 1 minus x1. Is it? So 2 minus y1 is equal to minus 2 by x1 plus 2. Minus 2 by x1 plus 2. So in this way, y1 is equal to 2 upon x1. This is my equation number 2. Now, solving equation 1 and 2. करिए solve. y1 is equal to 2 by x1. Putting 2 by x1. x1 cube is equal to 8. I have x1 is equal to 2. y1 is equal to 1. 2 by x1 मैंने रख दिया. 8 by x1. x1 cube is equal to 8. So x1 is 2. y1 is 1. x1 y1 निकल आया. Now easily we can get equation of normal. So equation of normal. इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल हमारे पास है. इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल ये है x1 y1 की वैल्यूज हम लोग पुट कर दें इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल में. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल क्या होगा? y minus 1 is equal to minus 2 by 2 x minus 2. After getting the values of x1 and y1, I have just put them in equation of normal we have. थोड़ी देर पहले हम लोगों ने इक्वेशन ऑफ नॉर्मल लिखा था इन टर्म्स ऑफ x1 and y1. So after getting these x1 and y1, I am just putting in the equation of normal. So in this way, y minus 1 is equal to minus x plus 2. So x plus y is equal to 3. This is our final answer. So answer is x plus y equal to 3. So the main point in this problem was point 1, 2. Point 1, 2 was not x1, y1. That was the point through which normal is passing. So from our side we have assumed x1, y1. We have got the value of x1, y1. Then putting that x1, y1 in the equation of normal. Final answer is coming. And that is x plus y equal to 3. Clear? Next problem. Find equation of tangent. Find equation of tangent to the curve x is equal to a times cos theta plus theta sin theta, y is equal to a times sin theta minus theta cos theta at any point theta. Now, student, here in this problem curve is in parametric form. जब मैंने आपको टेंजेंट और नॉर्मल का इक्वेशन बताया था वहां पे मैंने आपको नोट लिखवाया था हाउ टू फाइंड इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट एंड नॉर्मल फॉर अ पैरामीट्रिक कर्व. सेम सिचुएशन इज हियर. कर्व इज गिवन बट कर्व इज इन पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म and we are looking for equation of tangent. We will apply the formula of what? Equation of tangent. But equation of tangent का जो formula होता है that require two things, x1 y1 as well as dy by dx. dy by dx will come using differentiation of parametric form. In the chapter of differentiation we did it. Curve is in parametric form, then how to get dy by dx? डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ y डिवाइडेड बाय डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ x. x1 y1 मैंने आपको नोट लिखवाया था. कर्व इज इन पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म, देन इन प्लेस ऑफ x1 एंड y1 वी यूज गिवन x एंड y. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस वैल्यू ऑफ x विल वर्क एज x1, दिस वैल्यू ऑफ y विल वर्क एज y1. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we will find dy by dx. So dy by dx will be dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. What is dx by d theta? A times minus sin theta cos theta का minus sin theta plus differentiation of theta sin theta. Now differentiation of theta sin theta, it will come using u into v. So what? Theta cos theta plus 1 into sin theta. So in this way dx by d theta, a theta cos theta, then dy by d theta, a times differentiation of sin cos theta minus differentiation of theta cos theta. Here u into v. So cos theta minus theta cos theta का differentiation theta into minus sin theta plus 1 into cos theta. So it is a times cos theta plus theta sin theta minus cos theta. So it is a theta sin theta. Student, are you getting it? Our purpose is to find dy by dx. We have find dx by d theta, dy by d theta. So now dy by dx, dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. This will come how much? This will come a theta cancel, sin theta by cos theta. और आप में से कुछ को कहना होगा इसको tan थीटा लिख लीजिए. Yes, I know tan थीटा होता है. नहीं लिख रहा, मेरी मर्जी. Now we are looking for equation of tangent. Formula for equation of tangent: y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx at x1 y1 into x minus x1. Now here we have to use y1. Fine. तो y1 की जगह हम लोग क्या रखेंगे? In place of y1 we will put a times sin theta minus theta cos theta. In place of y1 we will put a times sin theta minus theta cos theta divided by dx sin theta upon cos theta. In place of x1 we will put a times cos theta plus theta sin theta। y1 की जगह गिवन वैल्यू ऑफ y a टाइम्स sin theta माइनस theta cos theta, x1 की जगह गिवन वैल्यू ऑफ x a टाइम्स cos theta plus theta sin theta। So now y minus a sin theta plus a theta cos theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta into x minus a cos theta minus a theta sin theta, cross multiplication, so y cos theta minus a sin theta cos theta plus a theta cos square theta, a theta cos square theta on the right hand, x sin theta minus a sin theta cos theta minus a theta sin square theta। Clear? Value of y1, value of x1। So now you can see a sin theta cos theta, a sin theta cos theta we will cancel, a sin theta cos theta we will cancel, here we have a sin theta cos theta and here also a sin theta cos theta। So now x sin theta minus y cos theta is equal to a theta cos square theta plus a theta sin square theta। So now x sin theta minus y cos theta is equal to a theta cos square plus sin square। Now we know it is how much? 1. So x sin theta minus y cos theta is equal to a theta। This is our final answer। ये clear है? Cos square plus sin square, cos square plus sin square will be 1, cos square plus sin square will be 1। So our answer is x sin theta minus y cos theta is equal to a theta। So student, here in this problem curve was given in parametric form, and in case of parametric form given x and y we use in place of x1 and y। That was the main thing in this problem। Clear? I hope समझ में आया आपको? One more problem and last problem of today's lecture I am taking, that is also on curve in parametric form। That problem is find length of portion of tangent drawn to curve x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to a sin cube theta at any point theta। Find length of portion of tangent drawn to the curve intercepted between the coordinate axis. We are looking for length of portion of tangent drawn to the curve intercepted between the coordinate axis. First of all, try to understand problem. What is required in the problem? We are looking for portion of tangent. मैं डायग्राम बनाता हूं. X axis, Y axis. Let's say this is our curve. Now tangent drawn to the curve. Tangent drawn to the curve. This is some point P. Point P. Tangent drawn to the curve intersect x-axis and y-axis at A and B. So now, as per problem, we are looking for AB. Tangent drawn to the curve. Portion of tangent intercepted between coordinate axes. So what are we looking? We are looking for length of AB. So simple to find. Anyhow, A का coordinate निकाला है, B का coordinate निकाला है. Using the distance formula, AB निकाल लेंगे. Now, how to get A? A is the point when tangent cut x-axis. B is the point when tangent cut y-axis. Problem की जो working है, वो थोड़ी सी आपके लिए hectic रहेगी. Otherwise, problem has nothing special. आप टेंजेंट का इक्वेशन निकालो, x एक्सिस को कट कराओ, a निकल आएगा, y एक्सिस को कट कराओ, b निकल आएगा. Once you have a and b both using distance formula, a b आ जाएगा. So now, तो first I am going to find dy by dx. I have x equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to a sin cube theta. So dx upon d theta minus 3a cos square theta sin theta dy by d theta 3a sin square theta cos theta dx by d theta I have, dy by d theta I have. Now dy by dx, dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta, so this will be minus cos theta upon sin theta. This is our dy by dx. Sorry, dy by dx minus sin theta upon cos theta. Dy by dx dy by dx minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now, equation of tangent. Formula y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx at x1 y1 into x minus x1. So since curve is parametric form, then in place of y1 we will use y from the curve. Dy by dx minus sin theta upon cos theta. Curve is in parametric form. In place of x1 we will use x from the curve. So now it is y minus a sin cube theta is equal to minus x sin theta upon cos theta plus a sin theta cos square theta. क्या इसको मैं और सिंप्लीफाई नहीं कर रहा हूँ, इसको अभी मैं यहीं पे छोड़ रहा हूँ. अब हम लोग आते हैं ए और बी पे. नाउ पॉइंट ए कौन सा पॉइंट है जहां पे टेंजेंट एक्स एक्सिस को कट किया? दिस इज माय इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट, दिस इज माय इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट। कटिंग एक्स एक्सिस का मतलब क्या होता है? कटिंग एक्स एक्सिस का मतलब होता है y इक्वल टू 0। अब यहां पे y को 0 रखो, पुट हियर y इक्वल टू 0, a sin स्क्वायर थीटा cos थीटा प्लस a cos क्यूब थीटा कॉमा 0। नाउ स्टूडेंट्स कैलकुलेशन में देखना, पुटिंग y इक्वल टू 0 x a sin स्क्वायर थीटा cos थीटा प्लस a cos क्यूब थीटा, दिस कैन बी सिंप्लीफाइड फर्दर। इसमें से क्या कॉमन आ रहा है? a cos थीटा कॉमन आ रहा है, a cos थीटा कॉमन, क्या बचेगा? sin स्क्वायर cos स्क्वायर विच इज 1। सो अब जिसने ये कैलकुलेशन कर लिया उसके लिए प्रॉब्लम इजी हो जाता है कि पॉइंट ए इज ओनली एंड ओनली a cos थीटा कॉमा 0। पॉइंट ए इज ओनली एंड ओनली a cos theta comma 0. Now we will talk about point B. बोलो, डायग्राम में पॉइंट बी क्या था? पॉइंट बी इज द पॉइंट वेयर टेंजेंट क्रॉसेस वाई एक्सिस। वाई एक्सिस को क्रॉस करने का मतलब होता है x इक्वल टू 0। तो पॉइंट बी हमें मिलेगा पुटिंग x इक्वल टू 0। पॉइंट बी निकालने के लिए x की जगह 0, दिस होल विल बी 0। तो y कितना आएगा? y will come a sin cube theta plus a sin theta cos square theta. Now this can be simplified taking a sin theta common. a sin theta common तो क्या बचा? sin square cos square which is 1. So in this way point B is 0 comma a sin theta. Now AB root distance formula, root over x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, distance formula. So root over x1 minus x2, so a cos theta minus 0 whole square, y1 minus y2 0 minus a sin theta whole square. So root के अंदर a स्क्वायर cos स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस a स्क्वायर sin स्क्वायर थीटा, रूट ओवर a स्क्वायर एंड बाहर आके इट इज वी कैन से मॉड ऑफ a, सिंस we do not know about a whether it is positive or negative, so better to write mod of a. So in this way the final answer we are getting mod of a. So student, प्रॉब्लम टफ नहीं थी, सिंपल सा कॉन्सेप्ट था कि कर्व इज इन पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म, सो गिवन x एंड y विल बी यूज्ड इन प्लेस ऑफ x1 and y1 एंड वी हैव डन दैट। देन पॉइंट ए और पॉइंट बी निकालना था। पॉइंट ए के लिए टेंजेंट क्रॉसेस x एक्सिस, तो टेंजेंट की इक्वेशन में y की जगह 0 रख दिया तो पॉइंट ए आ गया। पॉइंट बी इज द पॉइंट वेयर टेंजेंट क्रॉसेस y एक्सिस। y एक्सिस को क्रॉस करने का मतलब होता है x इक्वल टू 0, तो टेंजेंट की इक्वेशन में x की जगह 0 रख के पॉइंट b आ गया। फिर से सुनना, पॉइंट a कैसे आया? टेंजेंट की इक्वेशन में y को 0 रखा, क्योंकि पॉइंट a का मतलब है टेंजेंट क्रॉसेस x एक्सिस। x एक्सिस को क्रॉस करना मीनिंग y इक्वल टू 0, तो y को 0 रख के पॉइंट a निकल आया। डायग्राम में b का मतलब था टेंजेंट क्रॉसेस y एक्सिस, y एक्सिस को क्रॉस करने का मतलब x इक्वल टू 0, तो टेंजेंट की इक्वेशन में x को 0 रख के पॉइंट b आ गया। वंस वी हैव पॉइंट a एंड b बोथ यूजिंग द डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला, a b आ गया। क्लियर? सो स्टूडेंट, विद दिस आई एम कंप्लीटिंग टुडेस लेक्चर। इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर our application of derivative, second application tangent and normal will continue. First application was rate measurement, second application tangent and normal. It will continue in our next lecture. Clear?